Pisces, hope you're doing well. My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. Pisces, today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your love energy. I'll see who's coming and going and if there's any travel on the horizon. Now, if you have a certain amount of money you'd like to manifest, or if you have a specific person in mind, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective, you can check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And stay tuned till the end of your reading, where I'll use oracle cards and pull your affirmation for today and a final message from the universe tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. See what we got going on for you. Right now, there are major significant changes about to take place. You're going to be seeing a lot of different synchronicities, and the universe is telling you that during this time frame, your emotions will guide you. Your emotions are the steering wheel of your journey, which really means they're your GPS, your emotional guiding system. And the reason for this is right now, the universe is going to bring some synchronicities in your life, but if you are not listening to your emotions, which are your instincts, then you won't be able to capitalize on this manifestation, and that's what it really comes down to. It's one thing to manifest something. It's another thing to capitalize on it. I'll give you an example. Imagine you're like, oh, I always wanted to, be able to, start a business, and I'm waiting for someone to help guide me. Now imagine that, a friend, family member, coworker says, hey, here's some information. I looked into this franchise. It's doing good. Do your due diligence. You do your due diligence, but then, fear sets in and tells you not to do it. And that's what's going on here. Your instincts. This is how the universe speaks to you, is feelings and images and instincts, right? And right now the universe is telling you to trust in the magic, which is trust in your instincts. The universe gave you instincts so you can feel synchronicities and also feel warning signs. So don't overthink it. Really feel what you do by listening and really having your instincts as your autopilot, right? Just learning to trust yourself, think on your feet, right? All right, now there are also major changes about to take place. There are things that have to end in your life, chapters that have to close for chapters to open. And right now there is some sort of chapter and some sort of limiting belief that is still there. This is a trauma dealing with a familiar past energy. Something happened in the past and right now your guard is up and you're worried that it might happen again in the future. But the universe is giving you a heads up. The only reason it happened in the past was for you to collect data and realize what contrast is. And right now the universe is telling you that you can clear this energy immediately and be able to move on by controlling what you can't and accepting what you can't, right? Like for example, you cannot control the weather, you don't control the traffic, and you for sure cannot control the past. So by telling yourself, okay, listen, what happened in the past? Why did it happen? It happened so I learned something. Okay, what was the lesson? I see. Well, there's smoke, there's fire. I should have done this different. Great. That's all the universe wants. Now you can move forward. And right now the universe is telling you to really find that peace. Your angels and guides are telling you find peace right now, right? You're a human being. You're not a human doing. Just be, right? By controlling what you can and accepting what you can't, you will immediately find that peace and be able to put this behind you. And when you put something like this behind you, all that means is more synchronicities and more awareness towards your goals. Now, speaking of goals, right, there is major opportunities of wealth about to take place for you. This is a generational wealth, also a transfer of wealth. Right now, Source is telling you that happiness is found in the present moment, to be in the present moment, and then this wealth will enter your life. And that really means start learning to stay in the present moment. Like sing, dance, draw, have a conversation, anything that keeps you in that present moment. Because when you're in the present moment, that's when the universe can help you. Because imagine this. Imagine you are asking for help and you go into a building. Now, you have to be on the same room, in the same floor for that other person to be able to speak to you. But if you're both in the same building, but you're different floors, you cannot help each other. And that's what's going on. When you're in the familiar past or the predictable future, you're not in the present moment. Your angels and guides cannot speak to you. It's impossible. You have to be in the same frequency. So that present moment is what they want. And they're telling you to dream the world into being, which is really be in the present moment, visualize, and then it will happen, right? It's a formula for success. Be present. Tell yourself, right now, close your eyes. Just visualize. Imagine you wanted to buy a new car. Visualize yourself in that car. Smell the fresh leather. Look what the rims look like. Look what the seats look like. Look at the stitching on the seats. Get the details. You do that all in the now, right? But if I was thinking of something happened in the past, I wouldn't be able to do this, and that's what the universe wants. Stay in that present moment. Now, Your angels are telling you that there is something that you're doing in your life that's not sustainable, and right now this energy is something that has to get audited. And right now source is telling you that freedom is the only worthy goal, and you will only have freedom when you are not, investing time and energy into something that's not paying dividends. So for example, if you imagine you go to work, 80-20 rule, right? The majority of your sales or the opportunities you get are from 20% of the work you do, and the other 80% is just kind of squandered, right? So imagine like you have 10 different customers, 20, two of them are really making sales, the other 8 you're trying to make it happen. 80-20 rule, focus on those two, that 20%. And that's just one example, right? The same thing applies to, say, like humans. We're always multitasking, doing 10 different things. If you're doing 10 different things and you're putting 10% energy into everything, you're going to get 10% of the results. You want to put 100% energy into one thing, right? That's why we have one relationship with a spouse. We don't have 10 different spouses. And right now the universe is telling you that really focus on what matters and let that pay dividends. Now, speaking of dividends, right now, your angels are telling you that it's time to start focusing on being grounded and really being in the flow state. And right now, when you act with purpose and speak with kindness, it is the quickest way to get there. They're telling you right now, have intention, act with purpose, but speak with kindness, which really means don't be hard on yourself. That is the recipe for being grounded, right? So for example, how you do anything is how you do everything. For me to get grounded, I make sure, like, if I'm washing the dishes, I'm the best dishwasher. If I'm going for a walk, I'm present in the moment. If I'm having a conversation, that person's getting my undivided attention. When you are doing that, when you have that intention and you're not hard on yourself, that's when you're able to follow Spirit's plan. And right now, the universe is telling you that it has a beautiful plan laid out for you. And in order for this to really start manifesting, you've got to be able to be in that present moment and have your awareness in control. And right now, your angels and guides are telling you just focus on the abundance that awaits. Now, you also have the Two of Wands here, which really lets you know that it's time to be decisive. Your angels are telling you to control your reactions and you'll be able to control your life. Because when you're not controlling your reactions, you have a wobbly, undecisive energy, and that's uncertain, and therefore, law of attraction, you get more uncertainty. The universe is telling you in order to control your reactions, learn from the past. What worked in the past, what did not, right? And right now, for example, imagine you had a coworker that, said, oh, that dress doesn't look good on you. Now, you got to understand that that coworker is saying that because they're unhappy. They're unhappy with how they look in the dress, so they're trying to, project that onto you. Hurt people. No one happy goes around hurting someone. So Art of War, Sun Tzu, do the exact opposite of what your enemy wants and just give them a compliment, right? Be like, your dress looks great on you. Teach them as that lesson like that. But that's where the lesson comes from, right? You got to be able to learn from past lessons. And when you start doing that, you're going to realize, wow, for example, like you're seeking wisdom, not wealth, right? You're learning what to do. You know what to do in that situation. You don't need to be told what to do in that situation. You know what to do in that situation. And that's when, life, the mysterious energy of the world, that's when it starts morphing and shaping to your beliefs, right? That's when it's just like you are fully in charge, and your life just really starts zooming. Like you start taking that lead, and wow, things start happening. All right, Pisces, now it's time for your affirmation for today. Write down the following words exactly as seen in the comment section. What you're doing is quantum entangling with this energy and telling the universe that you have learned this lesson, and for you, it's time to move on. Write down exactly what you see here. There are infinite resources available to me. Write that down in the comment section right now. There are infinite resources available to me. Write down, when you're writing this down, you're telling the universe, I'm aware that there is a stream of consciousness, a centralized intelligence, an infinite intelligence that I can tap into. I am going to be in the present moment. Please bring me downloads. Tell me what to do. There are infinite resources available to me. Write that down in the comment section. Give this video a like and let the universe know that you are ready. All right, now, final message from the universe. Whoa, let's see what the final message is. All right, now, the universe wants you to know it's not only about being right. Look at that. I love this card. It's a gorgeous card. Right now, the message is, in all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to greater lengths in considering the other's perspective. That is the truth. Don't you agree, the universe? Right now, the universe is telling you, it's not about being right or wrong. It's really about being able to listen to each other and to be able to learn from each other. That's all it comes down to. Different viewpoints. You'd be surprised. Every single person on this planet has something they can teach you. That's why if you get a chance to just speak to someone, really try to extract information, right? Don't try to be like, hey, my viewpoint's right. You're better off listening. They say wise people have something to say. Wise people speak when they have something to say. Fools speak when they have nothing to say. That means right now, just really extract information, learn, and learn. All right, Pisces, hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. I truly appreciate you. Till next time, follow your passion.